the Australian Capital Territory, ICT, formerly, the Territory for the Seat of Government and, later, the Federal Capital Territory, is a territory in the southeast of Australia, enclaved within New South Wales. It is the smaller of the two self-governing internal territories in Australia. The only city and by far the most populous community is Canberra, the capital city of Australia. The need for a national territory was flagged by colonial delegates during the Federation Conventions of the late 19th century. Section 125 of the Australian Constitution provided that, following Federation in 1901, land would be ceded freely to the new federal government. The territory was transferred to the Commonwealth by the state of New South Wales in 1911, 2 years prior to the naming of Canberra as the national capital in 1913. The floral emblem of the ACT is the royal bluebell and the bird emblem is the gang cockatoo. Geography. Location of the ACT and Jervis Bay. The ACT is bounded by the Goulburn and Cooma railway line in the east, the watershed of Nas Creek in the south, the watershed of the Gato River in the west, and the watershed of the Milonglo River in the northeast. The ACT also has a small strip of territory around the southern end of the Beecroft Peninsula, which is the northern headland of Jervis Bay. Apart from the city of Canberra, the Australian Capital Territory also contains agricultural land, sheep, dairy cattle, vineyards and small amounts of crops, and a large area of national park, Namadgi National Park, much of it mountainous and forested. Small townships and communities located within the ACT include Williamsdale, Nas, Urira, Tharwa and Hall. Tidbinbilla is a locality to the southwest of Canberra that features the Tidbinbilla Nature Reserve and the Canberra Deep Space Communication Complex, operated by the United States National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, as part of its deep space network. There are a large range of mountains, rivers and creeks in the Namadgi National Park. These include the Nas and Murrumbidgee rivers.